Amelia Thompson had always been a force of nature. At 32, she was a successful architect in the bustling city of New Harbour, known for her innovative designs and relentless work ethic. She thrived on tight deadlines and late-night brainstorming sessions, fueled by strong coffee and an unyielding passion for her craft. One autumn, after returning from a hiking trip in the mountains, Amelia caught what she thought was a stubborn flu. Fever, sore throat, and body aches confined her to bed for a week. She expected to bounce back quickly, as she always did, but this time was different. The fever subsided, yet an overwhelming fatigue lingered. Days turned into weeks, and Amelia found herself struggling to get out of bed, let alone return to her demanding job. "Maybe it's just stress," her friend Lisa suggested over the phone. "You've been pushing yourself too hard." "Perhaps," Amelia replied weakly, though deep down she felt something was terribly off. Determined to regain control, she forced herself back to work. The moment she stepped into the office, the bright lights and constant chatter overwhelmed her senses. By midday, a crushing exhaustion enveloped her, and she had to leave. Climbing the stairs to her apartment felt like scaling a mountain. Her muscles ached, and her mind was shrouded in a dense fog that made concentrating impossible. After months of this debilitating fatigue, cognitive difficulties, and unrefreshing sleep, Amelia sought answers. She visited numerous doctors, underwent a battery of tests, blood work, MRIs, sleep studies, but everything came back normal. "There's nothing physically wrong with you," one doctor said dismissively. "Maybe it's depression." Frustrated and feeling increasingly isolated, Amelia stumbled upon a specialist doctor, Harper, who listened intently as she recounted her symptoms. "It sounds like you may have myalgic encephalomyelitis, also known as chronic fatigue syndrome," Dr. Harper explained gently. "What is that?" Amelia asked, a mix of relief and fear creeping in. CFS is a complex chronic illness characterized by extreme fatigue that doesn't improve with rest," Dr. Harper continued. "It's often triggered by an infection, like the flu you had. Symptoms can include post-exertional malaise, where physical or mental activity exacerbates fatigue, sleep disturbances, muscle and joint pain, and cognitive impairments often referred to as brain fog." Amelia felt a weight lift off her shoulders. She wasn't imagining it. There was a name for what she was experiencing. "What's the treatment?" she inquired eagerly. "There's currently no cure," Dr. Harper admitted, "but we can manage the symptoms. Treatment often involves a combination of medication to address pain and sleep issues, cognitive behavioral therapy to help cope with the illness, and pacing strategies to balance activity and rest." Over the following months, Amelia embarked on a new journey. She learned to listen to her body, implementing pacing techniques to avoid overexertion. She adjusted her work schedule, taking on projects she could manage from home. Medications helped ease her muscle pain and improve her sleep quality. Cognitive behavioral therapy provided tools to navigate the emotional toll of living with a chronic illness. One afternoon, while resting in a quiet corner of a local park, Amelia noticed a flyer for a support group for individuals with CFS. Hesitant but hopeful, she decided to attend. There, she met others who shared her struggles. The isolation, the misunderstanding from others, the yearning for their former lives. Through the support group, Amelia found a community. They exchanged tips on managing symptoms, shared stories of small victories, and offered comfort on the tougher days. Inspired, she began to advocate for greater awareness about CFS, using her architectural skills to design accessible spaces for people with chronic illnesses. Amelia's life had changed irrevocably, but she found new purpose within her limitations. She embraced the slower pace, appreciating moments she once overlooked, a warm cup of tea, the subtle hues of a sunset, the companionship of those who truly understood her journey. In the quiet acceptance of her new reality, Amelia discovered resilience she didn't know she possessed. Her path was different now, marked by challenges, but also by profound connections and a deepened sense of empathy.